What up, everybody? It's your man King Rail. NBA trade deadline that's came and went, and we are joining you guys again, man, to talk over this crazy day and make some bets, man. I'm joined today with my man Jay Money. What's up, Jake?
What's up with it, y'all? You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up. It's another day, another dollar. We ready to get it. Talk about these trades. Anthony Davis still didn't move nowhere after all this shit, so we'll get to everything, man.
Talk about Division Two, that beta. If y'all on that tonight, hit me up. We gonna hop on some PS4 and play some Division Two beta. So let me know because I'm definitely gonna be on that shit tonight. But to the off, man, before we introduce the chat. And we got Max coming in here to join us in probably about 15 minutes. So we'll get right to it, though, man. With this first game, yeah, I'm wearing a Clipper hat, but that's not really the side I'm rocking with in this. But the Clippers are 1-6 ATS last 7 games versus Indy, 1-5 straight up. They're 6-18 straight up last 24 games. Evans is back, man. Since Evans has been back, this team has been able to put together a couple of wins over there. And Indy's a number 2 defense at home. Well, number 2 defense, period. And number 1 at home. I have to leave Pacers in this spot, but I just came back that -6.5, Jay. I also was in the under in this spot too, bro. But that after we see how the Pacers put on a performance the other day against the Lakers, man, to put a 40 on that, 1 by 40 on them, bro. I'm nervous to even touch any kind of total when it comes to this Pacers game. But I do like Indiana on the first half. I jumped on the first half, and I did take them on a money line in the parlay.
Yeah. I'm definitely on the Pacers money line in this spot for sure. You know what I'm saying? In a few parlays. We know that they had a damn good game versus the Lakers, and I feel like they will build off their momentum. Like you said, I mean, they won 3 straight since Tyreek Evans has came back. It seemed like they found a little groove, find a way to win without Oladipo, and they're at the house. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see them losing this game. We know the Clippers, they got rid of Bradley today, and obviously no Tobias Harris there. So those are 2 of their starters. I think it's going to take a big impact. You know what I'm saying, on their team. They're already on a nice little road trip. They had a couple of wins where they came back from 20 already. One they did the past game, so I feel like they're the team going to have a letdown, even if they had all the players. So I'm on the Pacers in this spot, and I also lean to the under, but I didn't bet it. But I'm definitely on the Pacers. I got them at around -5 as well.
Yeah, Gallinari, he back tonight. We don't know what.
Yeah, even though Gallinari is back, he might be a little rusty. So that's my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Even if Gallinari does come back, I'm not really worried about it as much. My whole thing is on the Pacers, I'm riding with them. Even in this series, they've won and covered the past 4. So I got to rock with the Pacers in this spot, man. Let's look at the chat. What's up, Mal? What's up, Marco? Grizz traded Jamal Green. Yeah, no. Yeah, it's a bunch of trades, man. We're going to get to it. What's up, Johnny DeSico? What's up, Abdul? What's up, Ralph? I don't like this, man. My shit echoing this shit. I don't like that. What's up, Campsite Killer? Welcome in tech. Yeah, Real gonna get back in here in just a sec, man. I don't know, man. Yeah, but we on this game, man. I'm sorry, I still gotta rock with the Pacers though. I'm not really worried about the Clippers in this spot, man. They came off a win. I feel like they're gonna have a letdown in this spot. I'm all over the Pacers, man. Hopefully the Pacers not the ones that have letdown in this
Can you
game.
hear me, Jay?
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get to this next one, man. Y'all got some questions? Put them in the chat. I'll answer them real quick. All right, waiting on a few more people to roll in right now. It's only 6:05, man. We still got plenty of time to get to all these games.
You hear me, Jake? Go ahead and get to the next game, man. My Skype cut out, bro.
Nah, you cool.
Hey, Bill, we can start this next game. We got another one getting ready to start, the Timberwolves game in Orlando. I'm still waiting for my camera to load up, man. So you want to break it down?
Yeah. I don't have much on this game, man. I could always break it down, and I wanted to lean to the under in this game. We saw that it has moved down 3 points. We know the Timberwolves, they don't have any guards out there. I mean, Tyus Jones, Jeff Teague, both of them are out, and Derrick Rose, so they don't have any guards right now. But they are coming off back-to-back losses, so it's 2 type of ways you can look at this game as far as the side. I mean, I know that the Magic they just lost as well to OKC before that. You know what I'm saying? They won two at the house, so they do play a little bit better at the house. It's a tough one to call straight up to me, man. I'm sorry, I couldn't pick a side in this game. But as far as the total, if I had to lean on anything, I would have to lean to the under. Even though the Timberwolves play super fast pace, I have a strange feeling about this one, especially with them not having any point guards. I feel like this game will somewhat slow down, and I feel like it might sneak on the total. What you think?
Yeah, man. In this spot over here, I know when I did the show with Jim, Jim said he was on the Magic over there, bro. And I had to rock with the Timberwolves in this spot, man. I know Timberwolves off for two losses, but those two losses was to Memphis in a revenge spot and against a team like Denver. And Denver is what lost by 1 point against Denver. I hear echo in my background, bro. It ain't my connection, bro. It's something with this fucking Skype. I don't know if y'all hear echo too, or you hear echo, Jay. Maybe it's just my shit. But Magic is 1-4 last five versus Minnesota. They are 9-1 straight up at 10 at home versus Minnesota. I still took Memphis in this spot, man, plus the 3 with no guards over there. I still think that Wiggins is a better player. Towns is a better player than what Orlando Magic have to offer over there. But the under did look tasty and did look good to me too, Jay. But I figured I'm gonna in play it, bro, and see if I can find a better line.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm with you on the echo. Mine's echoing too, but I can't hear it as far as coming from you, so we still cool, man. I don't seem to hear it now, so we all good, man. But yeah, on that game, that is a tricky ass game, man. I'm sorry, it's not super tricky, not to one where I couldn't force a bet. I could force one, but as far as just my money, I don't force bets anymore. I can always break it down. You know what I'm saying? I can make a case for both sides in this game. And usually, when I can do that, I stay away from it. Most of the time, you hear me have money on something, I'm making a case for one side and I'm making a case against the other one. This one, I could see Timberwolves coming in here and winning on the road. You know what I'm saying? But the Magic are the better team, and it's a total. The total is, you know what I'm saying? It's always a little fickle taking the totals anyway. You never really know what's going to happen. It's like a total crapshoot. You know what I'm saying? They could be running and gunning, or they come out there and miss everything and they fly under the total. So this is just a game where I couldn't I didn't have a strong.
Yeah, and this is a game I'm really high on either too, Jay. I mean, neither one of these teams did really do too much in trade. I mean, the Magic did move Simmons, but he was already on the bench or injured. He wasn't playing anyway, so I saw him getting moved. I thought Vujic was going to be moved, but he didn't go anywhere over there. And let me check the defensive stuff real quick again for Orlando, man. I know Orlando is a top 10 defensive team. Yeah, they are a top 10 defensive team. They're at 8, but at home, bro, this team is 15th. So they defense drops tremendously at home, bro, just dramatically. So I have to take the points here. I know y'all like Timberwolves, but I'm gonna take Timberwolves in this spot. Like I know it's a revenge game for the Magic, but I'm gonna take the plus 3. Not a big bet for me, but I'll take the Timberwolves over here. I made a play on it, and I'm just gonna rock with it. I'm gonna roll it out.
Right, yeah, I could definitely not talk you off the Timberwolves, so we'll see what happens. And we know that the Magic, they just made a couple of trades. We know that Mo Bamba's going to be out for a while, and Jonathan Simmons is also shipped off. So, you know what I'm saying? They got a couple key pieces missing right now. I can definitely see this game going towards the Timberwolves' way. We can go ahead and get to this next game or see if we got any questions in the chat, man. I told you guys, here's some questions for us, man. I know some people asked for the college basketball picks. We'll get to that once, you know what I'm saying, our special guests get in here. If y'all got some any questions on these early games, man, y'all fire away, man.
Yeah, for sure. I want to welcome everybody into the chat, man. What's up, Dustin, Billy, Wisdom, Ace, Sweaty Butcher, Orlando, Troy V, Sean, Cammy, Isaiah, everybody who in here, man, thank you guys for tuning on in. But yeah, Jay, we can touch on a couple of these trades real quick, man, if you want to, or answer some questions from the chat about these games. But yesterday, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I was in tears laughing with some of the shit I was seeing. My man said that the Lakers wanted to trade Dwight Howard for Magic Johnson's son. Bro, that had me cracking up. Then I see the man talking about the meme and it said LeBron looking down to his son. And they said the Pelicans want you too, son. Bro, I mean, I was literally in tears, bro. And then DG ended it the night, bro, when he hit me with they traded him for a Pete Loshak mustache and a birthday pick, bro. Man, I was just in tears laughing. And in LA today got trolled by the Pelicans. No deal. How did they move Zubac and get nothing over there for the team? And the Lakers pick up picked up what Reggie and what's the name? Man, Lakers did nothing, bro. Lakers, how do y'all put this team back together over there after LeBron said he didn't want nobody over there? Now these guys supposed to go out there and want to play. If I was the guys for LA, man, I'd just do my own thing on the court, J Money. I wouldn't even give a fuck because I know I'm gone next year anyway. So I wouldn't care if we make the playoffs. We don't make the playoffs. Guess what? I'm gonna get my.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still tripped out with this whole Anthony Davis thing, man. This shit here, I can't believe that all this shit, you know what I'm saying, for nothing. He's still on the Pelicans. I mean, he didn't end up getting moved anywhere. That shit has to be crazy. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. It just seemed like dramatic. It was a bunch of drama about it. You know what I'm saying? For no reason. The Lakers team is pretty much destroyed now because of it. And then now you have all the players that were supposed to get traded still there. And I think that's just going to be bad for the Lakers in here in the future. And I can't say I've never really been a fan of the Lakers, so you know what I'm saying. This doesn't really, I don't really care to see them. I don't feel sorry for them right now. I can't say all those years of them winning all those championships. I don't have any sympathy for you right now. You there, real? Hey Larry, if y'all want, man, if y'all want, we can bring in Max, man. If y'all ready, if Max, if you ready, man, come on with it.
Yeah, I'm here, Jay Money. Good to be here. Glad to be on the show with the two top NBA cappers on YouTube. And I've looked into it. I've looked at other NBA cappers that have shows like you guys do, and you guys are hands down the best. No problem.
What's
I
up?
appreciate that, Max, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, hey, we run the NBA, and you run the college basketball. So us together, we finna kill it, man. The bookies they gonna be telling us that we got to stop going, man. We're gonna have to go to a different bookie, man. I see somebody asking about the OKC. Yeah, we're gonna get to it, man. I do think you say you trust OKC laying double digits. They can be tricky, man, but if you look at the Grizzlies lineup, they should get bust today, man. What's up, Max? Though you got anything early though that you want to look at, and then you know what I'm saying after a little bit of time, then we'll get back to NBA and go back and forth like that. But any of these games that starting at the 6:30 slate or 7:30 Eastern slate, you like to get to real quick.
Yeah, I got a couple plays that I'm definitely looking at and I've already bet. I think that Winthrop going on the road against Charleston Southern is a good spot. This is a high-scoring team, and this is a team that plays better on the road, ATS, than they do at home. They're one of the best true road game teams in Division I basketball. I think that Austin P is definitely on a roll offensively at home, and if they're on point offensively, I think that they're covering this 12 or 13 points quite easily against SIU Edwardsville. And then a pick that I gave on the Low Bag show will be a revenge game for Western Carolina versus Furman. On paper, Furman should destroy Western Carolina, but they played a 2-point game as an 18-point favorite in December, and I think that Western Carolina has had this game circled on their calendar, and they want to win this game. So I'll be looking to back them plus 9.5.
Yeah, and just one quick question I want to ask you about Max. Man, I really do feel like I got fucked on this play, man. Obviously I was on Troy. Then they announced that this guy Jordan Vernado or something like that. They announced that he's out the last minute, man. What you think about that? You think I'm screwed on this bet or what?
When I heard about the action, I went and placed a bet on the money line on Arkansas Little Rock. I think that the one time that Jordan Vernardo didn't play for Troy in conference, they lost by 13 to Coastal Carolina at home. Because of Jordan Vernardo and the work that he does on the boards and contributing 21 points a game, that's something that you really got to take into consideration in this spot. And I think that Arkansas Little Rock is going to come out and be able to cover on the spread, if not win this game. So unfortunately, this is the thing that happens in college basketball way too often. We have social media. They should just let us know if a guy isn't playing or not. Why are they trying to screw us? Are they working with Vegas or something?
Yeah, man, I can't believe that shit at the last fucking minute. I'm talking about 9 minutes before the game started, man. 5:51 my time, man. And I see the line dropping I look at my book and that motherfucker went to 4 and then it went to 3. I'm like, oh shit, man. And I can't say I had to hit him at the money line at plus 140 real quick, but it doesn't amount to anything that I need Troy already for. So I can't say, man, and it didn't even look good from the get go right now. But we can get back to this NBA real quick, man. Real, you there or what?
Yeah, I've been waiting for y'all to finish up, man. Y'all had a good conversation going. I'll just sit back waiting. But but no, Max, you got any first half parlays in these early games? Well, first of all, welcome on in, Max, bro. Welcome on in. But you got any first half parlays you want to give us? Like a two-teamer in college, and these games get ready to start at 15 minutes, man. I was over here leaning Belmont first half. I didn't have the team I wanted to put it with, man. Any thoughts on somebody I could pair that with?
Yeah, if you're going to be backing Belmont first half, I'd be looking to back Austin P first half also. This is a game that Austin P, I'm on full game. I think that they should be able to win this game by 15 to 20 points if their offense is on point. At home, there's no reason to not expect it. If you want to put in someone a little... maybe a little less of a big favorite, I'd be looking towards putting Morehead State. I think that Morehead State first half is definitely going to come out strong. I think that they're going to defend home court tonight. I think that they're going to walk through Tennessee State.
Hey, I like that, Max. I'm gonna take Morehead State, man. I'm gonna put this bet in, and while I'm putting this bet in, let's get to this game, man. Cause you in here, you're Canadian, man. So I got to ask you about this game, and I'm pissed too. I just heard Jay Money talking about the game he had and the players sitting out, and this the same shit is happening to me right now as we speak when it comes to this Toronto game and the Atlanta Hawks game, man. The Raptors beat Toronto. I mean, the Raptors beat the Hawks already twice this year. I took this bet earlier when I first saw it at 9. As soon as I take the bet, the next thing Valanciunas isn't playing. About an hour ago, they announced Kawhi's not playing. I'm over here scratching my head like, goddamn, I know the Raptors are still a better team. They should still go out there and cover this 9. But that total has dropped to 7.5 now. I'm hearing a lot of people talk about Atlanta Hawks on the money line. I'm not touching the Hawks play at all. I'm going to rock with my 9 and roll it on out. I think the Hawks have false confidence right now after winning a couple of games. They are a bad team at home. They're 8-13 at home. They are 7-14 ATS at home. They're 17-15 ATS away. They play better away than they do actually at home. The Raptors average about 110 points versus the Hawks. The Hawks are about 92 points versus the Raptors, 97 points versus the Raptors. I think the Raptors get it done, man, tonight and still cover this. What's your thoughts on this, Max? And what's your opinion on that trade that we've seen between Gasol and Val being swapped out?
Yeah, obviously it's a move to just maximize on having Kawhi for the 1 year as far as getting Gasol. I think that they're going to regret trading DeLon Wright in the long run. I think that this is a point guard that is NBA quality. He can shoot the ball. He has length. He plays defense. And he comes from a solid collegiate system at Utah. I think that tonight with all these roster subtractions, I think it's going to give Pascal Siakam a perfect opportunity to shine. I look for Pascal Siakam to lead the Raptors tonight and put up a 25 and 12 rebound kind of game. I just think that he needs to control himself on the fast break, and I think that he just needs to be able to slow his game down and make the right pass when the defense is set up to take a charge against him.
Hey, great breakdown coming from a college guy too, man. You got me you got me feeling more confident in my bet. And you the college guy, but you making me love my 9 even more, even with the situations, man. What's your thoughts, Jay, on this game? What side you leaning?
Yeah, on this game, I can't say we all know that, the Raptors are a much better team, and I'm not a fan of the Hawks at all. They have been playing better late, but you nailed it. They're not the same team at the house. You know what I'm saying? They play a lot better on the road, and it's crazy to say, but they played a lot more games on the road as well. They're only 8-13 at the house, and they're 10-20, 22 away. You know what I'm saying? That's like 10 more games that you played away. So for some reason, when they're at the house, they just don't play well. They don't cover the spread well. I don't see them win this game for the people that's saying the Hawks money line. I know they're playing well, but at some point they're going to get tired. We know they're off that 7-game long road trip. They won the last 2 games and pretty much put the all in it. I think they're going to come out flat here the Raptors could possibly still cover this game. I know they're only dressing 9 players tonight, but when you look at the roster, these are our type of games where I mean, you look at their bench, the bottom of their bench, they could be starting on the fucking Hawks. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Raptors could still out here, come out here and blow the Hawks down. If it was in Toronto, I'd be a little bit weary. But the fact that it's in Atlanta, I wouldn't be tripping so much. I still think Toronto can get the job done.
Yeah, we missed it at 420 hitting that dab, everybody. I see y'all in the chat feeding for y'all dabs, man. So we missed it at 420. That means we got to hit this motherfucker 2 times now. So one for 420 and one for 421, man. Max, anything you got to say about that while we hit this dabby one good time?
Well, I'm always down with a 420 session. I don't have my utensil close to me, but I definitely be indulging before and after. So, as far as college basketball tonight, I think that Nebraska Omaha is definitely worth a look as a small dog. I think that I've already given this out on the Low Bag Show, but I think that offensively, this Nebraska Omaha team is really at a different level compared to South Dakota. And without Tyler Haghorn, I think that the South Dakota team is missing an element that will produce success for them. So I think that Nebraska Omaha is definitely worth a look. And if you're brave and you got brass balls, then take them on the money line tonight.
Jay, you the college guy. I'm about to hit it for the second time. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I was leaning towards Nebraska Omaha in that one as well. I do see a few people that's on South Dakota that I respect, but I was leaning towards Nebraska Omaha. I can't say that I didn't bet the game though, just for the simple fact my guys lean the other way. A lot of times either I'm gonna ride with them or I'll look into it deeper. I couldn't bet this one, but I would lean that way as well. Another game that I was on in college, just real quick, that Max talked about earlier, I had already asked him about it. I'm on North Texas tonight versus Marshall. I'm not a big fan of Marshall. I know they can run and gun at times but with North Texas, but I like North Texas at the house. I like the way they play at the house. I think they've only lost one game at home all year. So give me North Texas in this spot. I got the line when it was at 5, so it's up to 6.5 now. It's shooting up, but I still like North Texas to get the job done tonight.
No doubt, no doubt. Real quick too on the college, not college, but I'm looking at this NBA game. I want to touch on that Raptors total real quick. With everybody being out, man, this total's at 233, man. I'm leaning the under in that spot. Thoughts real quick?
On which game that was? You talking about in the Raptors game? Yeah, no, I'm not messing with it. They could, especially with the Raptors bottom feeders being in, but it's the Hawks, bro. Man, they can put up 60, 70 points, you know what I'm saying, in a half. So I could see what you're saying there. It would be the Raptors that would make this game go under. It definitely wouldn't be the Hawks.
Exactly. I'll lean off of that, man. I'll stay off of that. Let's get to the meat and potatoes, bro. Let's talk about this Lakers squad, man, because I cut off a second ago. I don't know, maybe I think the Lakers had my feed pulled from my Skype because I was getting ready to go in on their ass a little while ago, and they cut me from the Skype. But Lakers tonight versus the Celtics, man, I said last night I was taking this game no matter what it was, bro. I got it at 7.5. This line's all the way up at 9. I took them again at the 8.5. Right after the trade, too, when the Lakers had traded they center away and got rid of Beasley as well. Man, what's going on with the Lakers over here, man? Like, they didn't make no trades. How we expect this team tonight to come out there and play well? We just saw how them guys felt a second ago when they played Indiana and gave up Brian his biggest loss of his career that day. I don't know how they respond tonight, man. Realize, were they supposed to come out playing like, whew, we still here? It's not like a feeling that they want right now, bro. If you don't want me around, bro, I'm going to feel kind of different. You want my job to go somewhere else, I'm going to feel kind of different. I'm not going to be the same kind of person that I was before I started. Who knows how these guys feel tonight, man? It's capping emotions right now, and I can't cap Lakers' emotions. I can't cap how they feel. I don't know how LeBron feel. I don't even know if LeBron got any more nails left. He'd have been biting the motherfuckers down all the way down to the meat, so he probably down to the bone now. I have to go with the Celtics series. Their first meeting, and some said this is the first meeting between the first view going to give the championship right here, the Lakers versus the Boston Celtics. I don't know what championship the Lakers going to be in, probably the toilet bowl, but I think LeBron should sit it, rest it. Don't even go out there and play with these guys no more for the rest of the year. You alienated your whole team. I mean, you alienated your whole team. You want to get rid of 5 or 6 players plus the draft picks. Bro, you're going to have to go sit down. I think LeBron should just sit down, rest it, don't come out and play this year. Let these young guys just ball do their thing, and then they figure it out during the summer. What's your thoughts on that, Jay?
Yeah, on this one, man, I just want to say real quick. I used to be a huge LeBron fan. Lately, after some of the shit he's done, it's just not so much. I just can't anymore. You know what I'm saying? People like to say that he's the greatest all time, better than Jordan. These are the type of situations that separates him from those type of people. I mean, we used to see NBA players just really go out there, pretty much shut up and go and play basketball. I'm not saying they should shut up about, you know what I'm saying, political stuff like that. I'm talking about shut up as far as all this drama and shit, you know what I'm saying, trades and all this. The Lakers are in total disarray. You know what I'm saying? Real, you nailed it. It was pretty much like whoever they're playing right now, you pretty much just auto fade Lakers right now. Like you said, you take the Celtics minus whatever. I got on them early. You know what I'm saying? When it was at the -7, it's up to 9 now. I would almost say even still take him. Man, if the Celtics gonna win this game, it should be an absolute blowout. If the Pacers could come out here and blow them out like that, imagine what the Celtics want to do with Kyrie Irving playing. You know what I'm saying? In his history with LeBron, you would hope they didn't join them like, hey, look here, bro. Say, I'm gonna let you cover tonight. You know what I'm saying? Then we're gonna win, but we're gonna win by 4-5 points. You know what I'm saying? You would hope they don't do some bullshit like that. But if they would need the refs on their side, if not, the Celtics are gonna blow the shit out the Lakers tonight, man. This one doesn't need much analyzing after that last game.
Max, what's your thoughts on that? And then also, have you seen any kind of bullshit like this ever in college basketball? I mean, I know it's not the trades don't happen in college, but you see guys leave and stuff like that. Have you seen any kind of like shit like this ever in college basketball where a guy just alienates his whole team?
Yeah, I see that happen a lot, especially with the new transfer rules. I think that the difference between the NBA and between colleges, these NBA players, they're getting a game check in the 6 figures or 7 figures every time. So it's like, man up, do your job, play the game that you're paid hundreds of thousands a game to play, and just deal with it. I don't know why these NBA players are such babies. They need a therapist to freaking put in their back pocket and carry around with them so they can sort out their feelings and just get on the court and do what we're expecting them to do. That's my problem with capping NBA, is that we're capping these emotions. With college basketball, if a guy acts out of line, you get dismissed from the team. You get suspended. There's always going to be a next recruit. So I think that the Lakers tonight are in shambles, and if you're putting your money on them, I wish you luck, but I would be leaning towards the Celtics.
Said it perfectly. That's it. I mean, it's a unanimous decision. I don't see how anybody could want to back LA in this spot. I made the mistake last game, and then Jay Money, you was on the same bullshit with me. You made the mistake in hopping on LA last time, bro. Thinking with all the LeBron back, how they gonna come out and perform, and bro, they lost by 40 goddamn points, bro. I was amazed and stunned, like LeBron losing by 40. Then you see how the whole team is just separated from him. I mean, how do you go? How do you face a man? How do you walk in a man's face now after you said I wanted to get rid of you? I didn't want you around. You're not good enough for me, and I want to replace you with somebody else. And now I got to go face you tomorrow, man. If I was the rest of them guys, I couldn't do it, man. I'd be like, man, we gotta trade LeBron. I mean, I'd be like, man, we gotta do something, y'all. Or I'd be in the office with the rest of them demanding to be traded somewhere. Like, nah, if I ain't going to the Pelicans, man, send me somewhere. Y'all don't want me, man, so trade me. I hear what you saying, Max. They getting paid. But at the same time, you can't just pay me and treat me any kind of way you want to treat me because you're paying me at the same time, bro. At the end of the day, we men, we women, we have feelings. You gotta treat people the right way. I mean, a lot of these organizations, the NFL, the NBA, I don't know so much about how it is in hockey in NHL, but I know the NBA and the NFL, they just treat you how they want to treat you, man. You a commodity to them, so you just another asset. But these human beings too, you know.
Yeah, they definitely human beings, and like Max nailed it, man. I'm sorry. This something me and him were talking about earlier on Twitter, is that the college kids they're going to eat at McDonald's, and then the NBA guys they're going to eat at all these rich, you know what I'm saying, restaurants. They get paid plenty of money. Some of them you gotta look at it, man. Some of these people get paid like $1 million. Like I get paid every 2 weeks check for my job. They get paid $1 million every 2 weeks, like literally. You know what I'm saying? $2 million a month, every single month. Them guys that's get paid $20 million a year. So some of these games they just don't really care about. They come out there, maybe run through the motions. I'm hurt. I want to rest tonight. All that little bullshit. So Max is right. College is just a little bit more pure, and that's why you can find better angles. You know what what I'm saying? And the odds makers don't be really on the numbers like that. They really run a few analytics and then boom, they'll throw out a number, not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, how the game should be lined or whatever. So and on to the Lakers. I don't even want to talk about them anymore. I hope they ass get blown out tonight. I'm on the Celtics. We get to this game, man.
Yeah, speaking of college, Max, we talked beforehand too. I had two games I wanted to ask you about. Two games that some people hit me up and wanted to know about: the Washington State and Arizona State game. What's your thoughts on that, man? It's a plus 15 Washington State. Do you see that being Arizona, plus 15 Washington State, minus 15 Arizona State? Do you see Arizona State just blowing Washington State out tonight?
Yeah, listen, the problem with Arizona State is Lou Dortz, he's been on a slump. He's shooting close to 30% from the field in the 3-point line, and I think that Washington State can really surprise Arizona State if they take them too lightly. Remember, this is a team that have Robert Franks, and Robert Franks is the type of guy that can go off for 30 and keep his team in the game enough to beat us on the spread. So I gotta hope that Arizona State realizes that it's February now. It's not November. It's not December. It's time to pad that tournament resume and get the wins that you're supposed to get. The odds makers believe in you. I'm gonna believe in you. Hopefully they cash this big spread tonight.
For sure, for sure. Love the sound of it. Another game, real quick, Jay, before you chime in, because I know you probably have some college for him too. The Iowa-Indiana game, man. I don't know if you touched on the low back earlier or not, but can you break that down for us one more time?
Yeah, no, this is going to be probably one of the most exciting games of the night. I think that it's a really good matchup schematically. I think that when you look at Indiana, they got Deron Davis coming back. He played a lot of minutes in the last game against Michigan State. I don't think they're going to have a letdown effect tonight. I think that Iowa is a very tough and very good. That's why they're ranked. I give them that respect. Lucas Garza is the key player for this team. He can play inside and out, but I think Indiana has this team scouted well. I think that they're going to be able to combat the balanced side that Iowa possesses. I think that they'll be able to push the pace and defend the post. The problem for Indiana is going to be how the guards react to Iowa's defense. Iowa likes to change up their defense from man-to-man to zone. They implement some full-court press. So you really got to make sure that you stay in rhythm and that you're making those extra passes to get the shots. I think that Romeo Langford and Juwan Morgan being healthy boost that Indiana team. I think that they're going to be able to win tonight against Iowa.
I love it. Jay Money, any thoughts on what Max just said, man? Hey, I need you to agree with Max so I can go out here and jump on it, bro.
Yeah, that's a tough ass game. I can't say that's one that I hadn't bet. Iowa their offense can be really good, but Indiana, they could be trying to turn the corner. They had a few good games or whatever, close losses, and then they finally broke through, you know what I'm saying, with their big win. But they could keep it going, or they could have a huge letdown in this spot. So it's two type of ways of looking at this one. In my opinion, I think it's a toss-up, but I mean, someone could have a greater angle out there better than mine and be on the right side. It's just one that I couldn't get to. But I have a play, man, that I know that Max like, man. I fucking love this spot, man. I'm sorry. I already like this team. This team has made me plenty of money. And then you're going to give me a revenge spot where they've already lost at the house. They are on the road tonight, taking road favorite. It's not always good, but I mean, college basketball, sometimes you just find good spots and you got to rock with that shit, man. I love a same year revenge spot. And I'm sure Max is with me on this one, man. I think I heard him say it on the low bag. I love Weber State tonight, man. They lost to Southern Utah at the house already in overtime. They lost by 8. And their own house. It's a revenge spot, man. I see Weber State is at the top of their conference. I think they're going to exact some revenge tonight. Give them to me, minus the 3.5 tonight.
Yeah, you give me a piece of Jarek Harding and Weber State, and I'm jumping on it. You give me a line that's 3 and 3.5. How could I resist that? Either I'm going to be slurping something that we're not going to name right now, but I'm saying that this team is going to walk into Southern Utah. They're going to freaking slap them in the mouth. They're going to be like, hi, how are you? I want some of your dinner. I'm eating that. And I think they're going to cover first easy. So I'd be looking actually to play Weber State in the first half and play them full game to really try and maximize this revenge spot. And the way that they blew that game at home and got it to overtime, they're definitely going to remember that. And I think tonight, just like J Money does, they get some revenge and make us some money.
Hey, I'm with y'all there, man. Look, I'm not a college guy, but I did swear I'll be swerving this big body into y'all lane every Thursday when you come and join us, Max. And I just soak up all the knowledge, man. I write down the shit, and then when the games go off, I look for the same shit you talk about, man. So I take my notes over here too. So I'm loving the fact that J Money on here that can talk this college with you. I cap a couple of teams. I know very minimum when it comes to college ball, but I do dive into it heavily more towards March Madness. But NBA has my hands full, bro, with so much shit that goes on over there. But so I respect the craft and the fact that Jay can do the same shit too. So hey, I just tell you guys when it comes to this, unless I have my own read or something, then I would definitely bring it. Both my Nevada teams won yesterday, UNLV and my Wolfpack. I'm happy for that. I didn't see them on the card today. I didn't cap my college ball because I didn't see them on the card today. You know what I mean? So I'm glad to have you on here and J Money on here, man, giving me some and the rest of us, man, some straight up college basketball shit and things to look for. And guys to look for, writing down names, trying to remember some of these guys so I can study them better. And studying college basketball, everybody in the chat, you cap NBA. I'm assuming you do because you're here watching the show. Learning these guys in college basketball and learning who's coming up and what their weaknesses is and what their strengths are. So when they make it to the pro level, it's a gift. It's a nice thing to have. So you kind of know what schemes these guys fit in when they get drafted, where, or if they end up wherever they're going. You kind of know what kind of player he is, how he fits in, and what he could bring to a team. So it kind of helps you out when it makes your future bets. And then you get to see him in Summer League, too. And then you see him in Summer League, and you're familiar with these guys you're seeing in Summer League. So knowing college basketball, knowing all this stuff, even overseas, European leagues and stuff, is very vital, man. It can really help you capping out more and just assist basketball guys in general. Thoughts on that, Jay?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I'm sorry, real. I'm looking in the chat, bro. Everybody's saying that the Celtics seem too easy. So I'm sorry, bro. I didn't really catch that. I'm too busy. It seemed like we missing a bunch of the questions in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So I was just keeping an eye on that. My bad, real.
No, go ahead. What's the Celtics question?
No, a bunch of people are saying that they're asking if season OKC will roll. I see a bunch of people saying that everybody is on the Celtics and it seems too easy. Just to chime in on that real quick, everybody seems to be on the Celtics for a reason, bro. Did you see the way the Lakers fucking played last time? I'm sorry, I don't see them coming back from that. Like you can't change that type of shit overnight. They're not finna just go and have a party. Oh, now we cool. We can go out there and play on the court together. These are young guys, like 22 or 23-year-old guys. Man, their feelings are hurt. I don't see that shit change tonight, man. That's why you see an NBA line on the spread jump 2 points without anybody really just ruled out. Where I guess you got Zubac ruled out for the Lakers, but I mean they still have a couple of bigs. They're not totally outmatched, but they're outmatched mentally, man. Kyrie Irving, they know that they're gonna be ready to play, man. I would be very surprised to see the Celtics not win this game by 10 plus points. What you got to say, real?
Yeah, but Zubac got traded earlier. So we're saying he got moved. He's no longer a Laker. They traded his ass off. They traded him and Michael Beasley away. They both are gone. So yeah, we don't have to worry about him. So and Bullock ain't playing, or Mike Marcelo ain't playing. So yeah, I mean, we saw what the team gave the Lakers last time. So that's what we're going off. And we seeing this is, man, Boston should come out there and beat the shit out the Lakers tonight. I mean, I know LeBron. We'll probably see Irvin and LeBron team up again or something next year. But I think if LeBron gets beat down tonight, we might see the last that we've seen LeBron. Maybe. I mean, they go get Carmelo. I think that's a bad choice. It's going to, if they pick up Carmelo and the way this team is playing, it's going to look like the Cavs 2.0. You have two bad coaches for the Lakers right now. Lakers have two horrible coaches. One of them is LeBron James, and the other one is Luke Walton. It's a problem over there right now, bro. And it's not gonna be repaired tonight. So I'm definitely going with the home team tonight. And that's you see the line says the same thing and agrees with us in this spot. I said last night I'm taking it whatever it was. It was at 7, but I got it at 7.5. I had just missed it. Jay got it at 7. My man Max like it too. We just have our fingers crossed and hope that it casts. But we can finish up the rest of the NBA games. I have a couple of questions too from some college guys asking about St. Mary's and somebody asking about Hawaii, Max. So put that in the back of your mind for right now while we go break down this OKC game. OKC, J Money, has to be the play of the day. I know the line is high, but if you hopped on it earlier when you had the chance, then kudos to you. But who the hell is playing for the Memphis Grizzlies tonight? I mean, Valanciunas out, Anderson out. Everybody, they don't have nobody, bro. I mean, they have what? A total of 3 guards, man. They got 3 guards playing tonight. Conley, Carter, and Holland. That's the only 3 guards you have in your whole lineup tonight playing, period. Well, I guess you could say Washburn, but I mean, come on now. They're just small out there, bro. This lineup they putting out there is not going to look like that Grizzlies team we've seen that's #1 in defense in the league right now. I don't know what the hell they're going to do. Conley, man, he may get his little buckets. The OKC, man, they should just go out there and mollywop the shit out of the Memphis Grizzlies tonight, bro. I don't even want to read those stats and those numbers these two teams compare. There's no point to read the stats numbers if you ask me in this game right here, man. I'm loving the first half. OKC. That's the play I endorse the most. I say in play the rest of the game. If you guys see how I in play and watch it, how I find certain games like the Bucks game or certain Golden State Warrior games, this is one of the spots right here where you just sit back, you look at the lines, you watch it right, you in play the second quarter, the third quarter, fourth quarter, in play and get you some money this way. This should be nothing but buckets tonight for OKC.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, Tony. I'm sorry, Tony. I think you're on the gas, bro. That's why I just asked you where it said. Tony say Lakers money line, but just real quick on this one. Yeah, the Grizzlies. They're one their past 2, and then they move Gasol. If they move Gasol, they're pretty much tanking, man. And they move JaMychal Green. They've given up for the season. They've had to, which I already feel like they given up already. But they were actually 5 out of 6. You know what I'm saying? Covered the last 5 out of 6 games. And like I say, won the last 2, which was versus New York and Minnesota. But we know they don't play as well on the road, man. I would have to be leaning towards OKC in this spot as well. I am on them on the first half along with you, Real. And I also did take them full game. I bought a few points, you know what I'm saying, down to somewhere around 12. I hope that it's not, you know what I'm saying, some late game fishy shit in this one. OKC does have Houston next, but right now they seem to have just been rolling. The only little hiccup was versus Boston. I wanted to see what they did after that. They came back to the house and beat the Magic by 10. So no real letdown. They were ready to get the ball right back rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I see them running over the Grizzlies here. This game shouldn't be close in theory. Pretty much the only really player you have out there that you respect is Conley. So, I mean, he'll be neutralized. Other than that, I can't see the Grizzlies keeping this game close. The Thunder should be waxing their ass from start to finish in this game.
This should be easy. Max, what's your thoughts on this game, brother? If you had a chance to cap it, I'll break it down.
Yeah, no, with OKC intact and having Russell Westbrook, who's going to get a triple-double, pretty much guaranteed, against this Memphis Grizzlies team, I'm sorry. I can't get on board this. I don't care if they post 22 or 24. I'm probably still going to jump on it. I think OKC is just on a different level. I think that Memphis is not going to be one of these teams that get a big trade or have a whole bunch of injuries and then find an exceptional game in them. I think that OKC walks through this.
My man said if the Lakers win, he gonna jump off a bridge. The homie Baker tell him, "I hope you don't live in the Bay." That's a jump. Yeah, you gonna jump off that motherfucking Bay Bridge? Hey, y'all funny, man. I love the chat, man. I love the chat of people we've had that follow all of us, man. We got some characters out here, man. Some comedians. I love the jokes, man. I love to laugh, man. So they are funny. I hear you, Max. But I don't know if you guys catch some of the stuff that our chat be saying on the chat of people in low back, man. These are some funny guys, man. Hey, I'm just saying so. But I hear you there, man. It's thunder or nothing, man. It's about to be a lightning bolt. I mean, Zeus is about to come down and strike the goddamn court. They about to light this shit up tonight. At least that's how it looks on paper to me. That's what the numbers say. Like I said, Memphis has a real small rotation tonight. A lot of these guys don't get no minutes. Their defense they got to come out and play tonight and play big minutes tonight. A lot of guys who haven't been playing any big minutes, oh yeah, their defense is going to be completely off. The offense is definitely going to be out of sync. OKC at home. I mean, it's not like OKC has to win this game. This is a must-win by double-digit 30-point win right here by OKC tonight, man. I mean, this game has to be more. That first half is full game, Jay and Max. It has to look better than most of the games in the whole card, and you have a -13 spread you want you to lay out here, but this has to be the one that looks the best, probably.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Max, I got a question for you. As far as for college basketball, this is a play I'm on, and some people in the chat are asking about it as well. Y'all know I stay right here in Dallas. This game is actually being played right down the street from me, like 15 minutes away. I could probably go to it, even though I don't think I've ever. I hadn't went to too many college basketball games, but I could go to this one if I had to work so early in the morning, man. I actually might think about it. What you think about this SMU and South Florida game, Max? I know South Florida has been somewhat of the real deal this year, especially ATS. They've covered 8 of their last 10 games. But what do you think about SMU coming back to the house off of a pair of losses?
Yeah, SMU is definitely a home team and a team that you want to back at home. I made the mistake of backing them against UConn on the road, and I got served a certain icy cold beverage. But I gotta look. I gotta look towards the home team in this match. I think that definitely coming off some losses are going to be big, but I also think that the biggest thing for SMU is they have a very defined hierarchy amongst their team. You know what you're going to get from Jimmy Witt. He's going to be the floor general that every team wants. He's not a very good shooter, but he still is going to get you 12, 15 points. It's all going to come down to, does Jamal McMurray get contained by David Collins and LaQuincy Rideau? I don't think so. I think Jamal McMurray's going off. I think SMU's worth a shot here on the spread.
Right. I love it.
Nothing to
Well,
say
hey, you
about
guys
that
in
at
the
all,
chat,
Jay.
y'all heard
Go
it
ahead.
first, man. The one guy was saying, I need to know about the SMU. There you go. I'm already on it, and I did take them also on the money line, just seeing, how South Florida has been covering all these close games, but they are off of a big win versus Memphis, at the house. So I hope they have a little bit of a letdown. SMU plays Cincinnati really well at the house, man. They covered their 11 points with ease. I was on SMU that game, man. They covered that shit with ease. Damn near beat Cincinnati. That game came down to the wire. So I'm hoping they have a letdown from that game. I'm hoping that they build off of this shit, come to the house and wax South Florida. So we can go on to get to this this last NBA game real, unless you got something else.
No. Hold on, you can write it. You can change it. No, I'm looking over here. I'm trying to find an in play over here, Jay. That's what I was doing while you guys are talking college. I have no problem with you guys running down college ball. We can't get down to this last game, Jay. If you want to lead us into this Blazers Spurs game, my opinion about this Blazers Spurs game, the same opinion I had last time when the Blazers played the Miami Heat. I leaned the Heat in that spot. I ended up jumping on them in play. Heat won that game. I think the Heat win that again tonight. I know Rodney Hood is making his debut for the Blazers tonight. He should be out there playing. I think the Spurs, man, arrested Rosen, arrested Aldridge. Aldridge coming back to the Portland to play. I think the Blazers lose tonight, man. Or if they do win, I don't think the Blazers cover, man. So if I was to make a bet on this game, which I did not, that's why I keep using the word I think. I capped it, but I'm not making any play on this game. I like the if the last game of the card for me is not a bet that I really like already, I'm not going to take a bet on. I'll just in play the whole game. That's how I look at it since it's the last game of the night. So that's what I'm going to do this Blazers game. But I lean Spurs +6 in this spot, Jay.
I like that shit, real. My man, letting them guys know, hey, if I ain't bet, I lean this way. You know what I'm saying? So you guys don't be shoving words down my mouth. Oh, you guys on? Hey, if we own it, we'll let you know. In this spot, I can't say, real. I love to hear that. We know you're a Blazer fan, and if my guys would say that he would fade his team or think his team might lose, hey, that makes me feel even better about my bet. I was already on the Spurs +6. I know they haven't been playing well. They off a couple of 2 losses, but if you look at that game versus the Warriors, I mean, we knew damn well there's no way that they were going to keep that game close. I was all over the Warriors in that spot, but looking at the Spurs, they have to want to bounce back from that shit. I mean, they sat their 2 best players, like Real said, almost looked like they were gearing up for the Blazers game. I mean, I know Pop doesn't really roll like that. He could just be trying to give him a night off, but it doesn't matter. DeRozan and Aldridge will be rested for this game. They're coming off a 39-point defeat. They're off 2 straight losses. They got to get a win on this road trip. You know what I'm saying? This is their long little rodeo road trip. Lost the first 2. They pretty much have to win this game. The Blazers, I hate that they play really well at the house, and I don't like the fact they are off a home loss. Obviously, which they were favored versus the Heat. They had a bad game, but they did just made a couple of trades. You know what I'm saying? Got rid of Swanigan as well. So they're a little bit shook up. I think if they do win this game, it will come down to the wire. Give me the Spurs plus the 6. You can buy the point if you want to be safe, but and I think that the Spurs will come out firing as well. You might even want to look at them first quarter. I didn't take them first quarter, first half. I'm just on Spurs plus 6 in this game, and it's crazy to say, but I lean to the under in this game. I know the Spurs can score and slow the points. The last 5 or 6 for Portland have went over. But for some reason, I feel like both of these teams coming off bad losses, they'll want to play some defense.
No doubt. Hey Jay, I'm not gonna lie to you real quick before you respond, Max. I do have a personal bet. I do have the Spurs first quarter plus 2. 2. That's my play. Personal bet. I'll share it, but that's one of my only first quarter bets I really took earlier today. But I am on the Spurs plus 2 first quarter. I think the Spurs probably get the job done first quarter as well, Jay. Anything you want to chime on in that game, Max? And after that, man, you guys talk a little bit more college ball if you guys want to. I'm looking for some in plays for us real fast. And then we should talk about whatever. Answer some questions from the chat.
Yeah, no, if DeMar DeRozan isn't playing, it definitely dulls my confidence in the Spurs tonight. But yeah, I think that I know to follow the best NBA cappers. I'm on the show with 2 of them right now. And if you're on the Spurs first quarter, King Rail, I would be getting on it also.
No doubt. And somebody asking for a quick parlay. Well, I have a parlay back here. I don't know if you guys can see the board now. I try to put a little whiteboard up here. Every time I give a little play out here, I want to put it up for you guys so you guys can get it. I tweet some stuff out, trying to be as transparent as possible, try to help out as possible. I had a few people hit me up saying they don't know how to find the chat. You don't know how to find the chat. I'm telling you, it's right there where it says the like button at. If you're on your phone, it says live chat, or you just pull it from the bottom and put it in the top chat. A lot of people ask me that question. And a lot of people say they don't see the plays. Is there a way we could put the plays up? So this is my version of putting the plays up for everybody. And my wife is going to write them down as I give them on the show so everybody have a little bit of something. But on this Blazers game, that's what I did on the Blazers game. You guys can talk some college ball right now, Jay. Are any questions from the chat? You guys see people saying Places is rocking right now. Yeah, we're going to cover this first half. Looking good. And we on the money line as well, too. So it looks real nice. But my fingers crossed. Yes, Aldridge is about to go off tonight. I think so, too. And DeRozan is playing, Max. They set out last night, him and Aldridge, but they both are playing tonight. Aldridge set out just for this Blazer game as well. And anything else you guys in the chat, man, feel free. Answer the questions, Max. J Money talk some shit. I'm going to find an in play for us real fast.
Okay, yeah, no, I gotta ask Max about this game, which I know I already asked him about it earlier, you know what I'm saying? But it's 2 games real quick, Max, unless there is one specific one that you do want to get into. I do know that we're going head to head in this one. I can say that I am a spot better. I know in college basketball it doesn't work as well, but I am a spot better, and I have to take. I know that Washington is the better team, but they're on the road, and Arizona is coming back to the house. I know they're not the same team, but I think coming off of 3 losses, also all on the road, come back to the house. This is pretty much a must-win game for Arizona. So I would pretty much have to bet this fight every time. Really, even if they lose. What you think, Max? And also the second game to chime in on is the Oregon State and Stanford game.
Yeah, so obviously you and I have already talked about this, and we are going to be going head to head on this. I think that UW is an adjustment type team. So Arizona has shown that they are able to come out really fast. But I've also seen them cough up leads, and UW is the perfect team to adjust at halftime and then really take over. I think that the 2-3 zone is always going to be an issue for a team that first off doesn't practice it, and second off doesn't run it. So I think that it takes time to adjust. I think that Washington is in a position right now where they need to keep on boosting that resume, and I think that it starts tonight with this Arizona game. They got to show that they can go on the road, not be intimidated by an intense student section and home crowd, and it's going to be a battle tonight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I do think that it will be a close game. Obviously, I'm hoping that Arizona comes out on top. But I mean, I can't just say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rooting for you to do good. So you know what I'm saying. May the best of luck to both of us. You know what I'm saying? I do see that line moving up to Arizona to 2.5. I did get them at -1. So if you guys got Washington late. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could both win, but I am on Arizona, basically the money line in that spot. And I see that Troy is up by 6 at the half, man. I need these motherfuckers at least on the money line, man. So I hope they can come back and get this shit done. But what do you got to say about this Oregon State game, Max? This is another one where I'm on Oregon State on a couple of parlays as far as the money line. I didn't necessarily trust them with the points, but I don't see Stanford beating them at the house. What do you think about this?
Yeah, so I just recently watched the Cal Stanford game, and I rewatched it today so I could get a better feel for what Stanford's doing well and what Stanford's doing right. Stanford has a small forward. I cannot pronounce his name, so I'm not going to bother butchering it. He's a very talented player. He showed in the Cal game that he has lots of range. And I think that the Stanford team does have some talent. I just think that next year they're going to be a little bit better. I think against Oregon State, Trey Tinkle is going to be the key. And you got to make sure you get the Thompson brothers involved. If the Thompson brothers aren't creating fast breaks with steals on defense and aren't getting to the line and aren't taking the ball aggressively, you're going to have a problem. I hope that Oregon State puts it to them very early because I do not trust Oregon State in late game situations to not have these mental breakdowns and end up costing us tickets.
Hey,
Right. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like I say, with that
guys,
7.5, it's a little tricky.
man. And you know what hates, but this over here, man. Toronto not having a Kawhi playing tonight, bro. Last minute shit messed up a lot of shit for me. I had going right now, man. I just don't like the fact that was a last minute scratch. I don't like how NBA does that whatsoever. Look, the Hawks is in that ass right now early. I took that bet before the trade, and then before the fucking I found out that Kawhi wasn't playing, so I had to stand by my bet. But whoever I told on the low back show taking the Hawks was a bad bet, bro. That was before I knew about Kawhi not playing. I knew about Val. No excuse. I was wrong for telling you that was a bad bet. If the Hawks do win on the money line, I want to have you on the show. Come on here and give a segment on a Friday with us. Whatever, bro. That's my way of apologizing. I'm a real dude. Real dude. So whoever that was, and I'll go back and watch it too, man. Whoever said they had them on the money line, bro. Atlanta. If Atlanta wins this game, I'll bring you on probably next Friday or something, the day before the All Star for the last week of NBA, and have you come today and give a breakdown with me and Jay Money up here, man. Bravo to you. My bad. My bad. My bad. I'm definitely about to pour me some Remy after this shit. Hit about 5 or 6 or 7 or 20 low dabs. I'm gonna figure it out. But I do have an in play though that I'm here about to take. Or I did take. I took the Timberwolves in the third quarter score plus 10.5. In the third quarter score plus 10.5. Timberwolves. That's the play I'm hopping on. So wish me luck. If you guys want to tell, you guys can tell. Also, I'm leaning right now as an in play for you guys. The Raptors, since they are down right now, I don't see no blowout from this team. In the second quarter points, I can get the Raptors right now plus 7. I think they make a fight. They fight back in this game. So give me the Raptors right now. Also plus 7 in the second quarter. That's basically in play first half. Raptors plus 7. That's the play I'm making. Anything you want to add, Jay or Max, before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I got something I want to add. I'm gonna add Elon plus 37.5 live. I just cashed my first half Hofstra ticket. I'm taking my winnings. I'm reinvesting in Elon plus 37.5 live. The line was 18 points for the full game. They only scored 22 points in the first half. I think that they're gonna be able to not lose by 38 points tonight.
No doubt. Hey, well, Max, you want to tell them where they can find you and where you gonna be at the rest of the week or the weekend, man? We might have to get together, Max, over the weekend sometimes on Saturdays, bro, and hop on Skype together or something, do something over Twitter one day, man, to talk some college ball and some Saturday NBA. If you ever be interested in doing that with me, bro.
Oh, absolutely. I'd be totally down with that. I'm gonna be on the Low Bag Show tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. Nothing so far for the weekend, so I'm definitely available for you, King Rail. And you guys can find me at Maxwell Smart 420 at Twitter. I try and post plays. I don't do it as exceptionally as J Money and King Rail do, but I'm learning, and I'm learning from two of the best. So I appreciate you guys having me on. I hope that we can cash tickets tonight and jump on this Elon plus 37.5 and let's serve some cock
Max,
soup
before
up.
you go, everybody keep asking about Hawaii, bro. Do you mind letting them know your play on Hawaii real fast?
Yeah, so Hawaii's my top play from the Low Bag Show. I just think even though this is a revenge situation, I think that Hawaii's front court is going to be the difference in this game. The key is keeping Deshaun Booker off the free throw line. He's going to get his points one way or another, but don't give him those and one. I think that Hawaii can go off the island and debunk the myth that they can't play off the island and win tonight against Long Beach.
No doubt. Well, thank you, Max, for coming on with us again, man. It's an honor, it's a privilege, man, to have you on. Thank you, brother. Like I said, we came from the same little chat, same way, man. We came up the same way, man. Exactly. So we products of our environment right now when it comes to this cap industry, man. So thank you for coming on, man. Take time out your day. I know you want to go and hit a dabby right now. Go drink you some nice scotch or some whiskey. You had a long day. You've been talking for about 2 hours now, Max. So thank you for coming on with us, man. Love you, brother, man. And I'll see you over the weekend. I'll hit you in chat, man, in Twitter, man. See if we can figure something out together, bro. Thanks once again, Max. J Money, what you got for me, brother?
Come on now. Y'all know I got some shit. Y'all know I got some stuff, man. So look, just to recap the plays today, we was on the Pacers. They busting ass. They busting the Clippers as expected. We'll probably hop on them second half as well. The Clippers not coming back from the fucking 20-point deficit tonight. You're not finna happen. I will probably on the Raptors. I still think they'll come back and win. We know the sorry ass Hawks always come out firing. I'm tired of these little motherfuckers, man. Trey Young, all these little young ass motherfuckers, man. Raptors gonna come back and get in their ass. I didn't have a play on the game, but if the Raptors get down enough and they have plus money for them to win the game live, I will be on it. So you guys just, you know what I'm saying, take account of that. I'm on the Celtics as well. Like I say, I did get them at 7, but hey, the 9 is cool. I think they win by 10 points or more, man. A bunch of people was asking about the total. I don't really have a lean. I do think the Lakers will score a little bit more points tonight. So I do the over is a good play, but I didn't play it. I think the Celtics are gonna go up there and put at least 120 points on the Lakers tonight. I'm on OKC. I like it for the first half. And the full game. It shouldn't be close. I know a lot of people are leaning to the under. I don't have a play on the total. And as far as the late night game, I am on the Spurs. Give me the Spurs. I'm hoping that it's a close game. I do think that the Portland Trailblazers will pull it out. But like my guy Real says, if he think they had a possibility to win for the Spurs, then give me the +6 all day. It makes me feel even more confident about my bet. Tonight, some games that you guys can't hop on. Damn, North Texas just started, man. That was started at 7. You might be able to get it if you can in-play it. Take North Texas. They're not finna fucking lose tonight. Y'all got time to get on this one. Another 30 minutes. Get on Weber State, man. Me and Max like this one. Weber State price to 3.5. That's all I got to say. Y'all go follow me on Twitter at JMoneyIsMoney, man. We back tomorrow. Let's get it.
No doubt. I'm your man, King Rail, man. If you guys haven't seen the plays, that's what I'm on. Take a quick screenshot. Wow. That's what I'm on so far. I got some personal plays, too. I'll probably tweet out. I got some this Raptors game is really disappointing me, man. That trade and that with Kawhi sitting out, man, that Kawhi late, that hurts. The star player shouldn't be announced that he's not playing an hour before the game, man. It should be known all day long on trade deadline. So I don't respect that from the NBA at all, but that's on me. That's on me. But those are the plays. Take a screenshot. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Make sure y'all hit your dabs. Thank you once again to Max. Thank you once again to Jimmy for having me on. I'll be on tomorrow, too, talking some NBA with Jimmy. I don't know if it's going to be the afternoon or the morning. Figure it out. But I'll be on there with him talking some NBA with y'all. And I'll send out some in plays, man. I'm your man, King Rail. Make sure you smoke your dab. I'm about to get dab happy. And I am jumping on OKC first quarter, you guys. I'm going to make it an official play. I got a couple minutes before the game starts. I'm going to hop on OKC first quarter. That's going to be a play for me. Love everybody. Everybody have a great night. Get some money. King Real, that was Jay Money, and my man Maxwell Smart. And since he didn't say it, I'll say it for him. Serve strippers, your local cock soup, or whatever Max say, something like that. I'm about to serve a dabby to my pen. Catch y'all tomorrow.